Hello. I am still getting warmed up. Okay. Hopefully, I don't have any more problems. I actually like removed a whole bunch of add-ons because not that I think that the add-ons are actually causing the problems, but I figure that I could, eliminate some of the drag. It might help. Earlier today, that didn't even help, but what are you gonna do? All right. So, what I've been doing is collecting things. I don't really need to keep collecting things, but while no one else is on, I might as well, right? And then when I get some viewers, I will start again. Let me tell people I'm streaming. Because, I don't ever tell you guys, but this is a ton of work. There's so many ways that I try to let people know that I'm streaming. That's part of the problem. But we also have issues with, I index everything, I upload it to multiple places, yada yada. There's a whole lot of that kind of thing. So I haven't even gone through the first stream from today. Probably should, but I have not. Okay. We've got, oh wow, I could sell most of this. What is this? Parlor? Oh, I know. There's go. Hey, Fiendish. I am not sure why I bought so many of those. I'm just gonna hold off until I got a few more people, and then was going to start to finish up what I was working on. Okay, so let's drop some things off, and then I'll go to work on Togel in a little bit. But also, I want to look at some houses. I was trying to show us some examples of cool stuff earlier today, and then I got booted, and then it just didn't work. So that sucked. I should warn you, though, I'm high as a kite because I'm on Vicodin. Not happy high, more like, loopy because I was in so much pain that I ended up taking a Vicodin, and now I'm functional. There's that. Ooh. All right. BBC. Oh, this is taking forever. Sorry, guys. I have like 15 channels that I post in that I'm streaming. So letting people know. Well, I was wearing all black this morning. Well, I had some white on me too this morning. I refuse to do it on every single one of my characters. This contest, thank you. This event on all of my characters might actually kill me. I don't think I can handle it. I think it'd be too much. Some of these things I know eventually I want to sell, but I have a feeling that no one's going to buy Reekling stuff anytime soon. Maybe in 6 months, I don't know. This is currently my house of stuff I can sell when I run out of inventory. I really have a lot of things on me. I was going to try to get rid of them, but oh well. Okay, so trying to get somebody's house name here. This does not have whose name it is. So I'll have to show it to you just normally. So this is, let me put it up. Okay. Let's put it over me. So this was part, hey Perdita, this was part of a tour that I went on. With I don't remember, it looks like ETU? I don't know, I'm not sure which guild it was. But I saw this and I thought it was brilliant. This is actually in a tail gallon of all things. It really is just a simple thing, but it's clever. I really like the idea of one of these half barrels with some tools and some pipes in there. It just looks like, I don't know, it looks really cool, and I thought it was a neat idea. It's the kind of thing that I enjoy, finding little details like that. You know how I get about little knick-knacky stuff and whatever. It just seems like cool things. Cool thing, bro. Thank you. Let's get to the next picture I wanted to show you. Oh, I can actually show you this in person. Zendira's drugs. So in case you're all curious about how to do drugs, that sounds terrible. What I mean is make them so that they look like drugs. I don't think that I've ever seen anyone do it better than Zendira. I'm just dropping this stuff off. Give me a moment. Okay. And we're just gonna look at ideas here, not spend a ton of time looking at stuff. I believe this is her Khajiit drug den. Okay. It's true. Wait till you see how she did it. It's freaking amazing. You know, she's really just a super cool person. She doesn't play as much, I don't think, but her creations were just amazing. I'm gonna put on my my light because it's a little dark in here for whatever reason. Here we go. So she always has really neat ideas just to begin with. This obviously has EHT in it, but take a look at how she puts drugs out here. I'm not even entirely sure how she did it. So we've got, if you can name things, please feel free to call them out. So obviously a sweet roll is the pot, cocaine, or skooma, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to figure out what the razor blades are. I don't know. over here, the joints. Like, I honestly don't know what she used, but I think that's a pin. That might be part of the pen you can get in Clockwork. None of these are effects, by the way. So it's just really clever. Then she put some in here. I'm not sure what that would be. Oh, a quill. That could be. Yeah. Towel wrinkles? Maybe. Can I see? It's another sweet roll, look. That one is another sweet roll. So I'm guessing she means that as this would be the razor blade, and then this would be the cut away from the pile of coke. I can't believe I'm analyzing what she used for cocaine, but that's my guess. And then I'm not sure what this stuff is supposed to be in the boxes, but I know I'm pretty sure that's a pearl. And now I love what she does with pictures. She rarely has. Oh, this is heroin. Comes in boxes. Shows you what I know about drugs. Anyway, so she puts things in her paintings. I'm not sure what that is back there. It's probably a candle. She embedded a cat though, so it looks like the cat is part of the painting, which is really awesome. And then I love what she's done here with the waterfall, right? Gorgeous. With the blue crystal behind it. I love it. Another kitty in a painting. All right, that's a red crystal back there, I think. There's more drugs. Don't worry, we'll get to it. There we go. Okay, so this is the pen, right? The little injectable thing with a red tube of blood over it. That is probably moon sugar in a bowl. Yes, it is. I can see the edges of the bowl. I'm not sure what that is. That's a mortar and pestle. That's Clockwork mortar and pestle. It just hit me. And this is something upside down. Looks like a Daedric bowl upside down to make the brown, that part. Which, this is some sort of bowl or something as well. I can't really tell. And then you have this, which is hilarious. It's oh Lord. This is you know, that's just a bowl of skooma or a bowl of moon sugar, and it seems Parari is just sticking it right up her nose with a horn. So she isn't messing around. So yeah, you know, you talk about skooma dens. There's skooma dens, and then there's this. This is a whole other brand of stuff. So yesterday did either of you ever play Inquisition? The game Dragon Age Inquisition? We'll go to the next one in a minute. Okay. Pilemag maybe? Cold Harbor? Yeah, okay. I always romanced either Cullen or Gray, what's his name? Graywall? Blackwall. Wow, Stabby. Trying to see how she spells her name now. So maybe it's Pymag? Yeah, Pynag. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to show you something that I was watching last night. If you get it. And I gotta tell you, I'm a terrible person in the sense that I'd rather watch movies of this than actually watch a real movie, because I sort of fell in love with, oh gosh, yeah, I know what you mean. I just want the one here, this one. I'm gonna play it because I'm kind of in love with it. And I was thinking about it. That and the Cullen one. Let me just say, I want to show you it for a reason. Display capture. Okay. We want to do display 2. Done. And then we're going to put that here. And then I'm going to show you this. I just want this one seen.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to thank you for accompanying me to that ruin. I just had to see you.
This scene reminds me of a friend.
No, this is wrong. I shouldn't even be here.
Don't play games with me. I don't like it.
I thought I was strong enough to deny this. I'm not what you want. I could never be what you deserve.
I decide what I deserve, not you.
There's nothing I can offer you. You'd have no life with me. But I need you to end this. Because I can't.
I'm not letting you go.
We'll regret this, my lady.
Do you regret that?
Thank you for getting me, Perdita. You totally get me. Alright? I've seen how many romantic movies and shows and all that crap. But Blackwall and Cullen's first kisses? Oh! Kill me now. Seriously. One last one. I'm going to show you the Cullen romance kiss. And it's just, oh, I want to die. It's so good. Where's just the kiss? Mama. This annoys me. I just want the first kiss.
Glows all you like.
No. Skip, 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 skip. That's the one I want. You know the one I want. This one. This is what I wanted.
It's a nice day.
What?
Oh.
There was something you wished to discuss.
I wish someone would do this to me.
Cullen, I care for you, and
What's wrong?
you left the Templars, but do you trust mages? Could you think of me as anything more?
I could.
Oh, he's not
I mean,
nervous when he
I
does
do
what you know he
think
does.
of you, and what I might say in this sort of situation.
What's stopping you?
You're the Inquisitor. We're at war, and you... I didn't think it was possible.
And yet I'm still here.
So you are. It seems too much to ask, but I want to.
Commander. You wanted a copy of Sister Leliana's report.
What?
Sister Leliana's report? You wanted it delivered without delay. Or to your office. Right.
If you need to...
I'm sorry.
That
That
right
was,
there.
Really nice.
That kiss. The one where you don't even see it coming. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you guys was... Oh, they kill me. And, we're back to the story now. Sorry about that. I had to take a break to do that because it was just so... I know, and I wish that game would come out with more. But you know, it's sort of like housing. I know this is going to be the weirdest connection, but oh wow, look at all the effects. But it's kind of like housing, and the reason why I say that is you meet these amazing people, and you form what feels like real connections to them, and then they're fake. And you want more than anything to just be able to like experience that in real life, but that's fantasy. Men don't do that. They don't just do that. Never have in my life. But housing's the same way, you know, you find a house that you love so much and it's so beautiful and you want it to be real, but it isn't, and it hurts. You know? It's like the two-edged sword, double-edged sword of housing. But I wanted to show you a chessboard because that's awesome, right? It's almost why... Oh, and forget about Solus. I mean, I'm not going to go through all of that stuff because it's too spoilery. But I just... Yeah. Right? Isn't this cool? I don't think I've ever been romanced or loved like that. And that's... because it's fantasy, I guess. It's too bad. Oh well. Never owned a house like this either. Those are my two favorite... Yeah, I know. Those are my two favorite scenes in those movies. Oh, God, that game was phenomenal. But, Perdita, the worst part? They're saying 2022 for the next one. And the worst part about 2022 for the next one? That was before the coronavirus. So God only knows if they're even working on it now. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Break my heart. I know. Isn't that terrible? Okay. Anna Alpha Serenity Falls. Now, what's funny is that what I was about to show you is so much like what Hachiko-chan did today. That it almost feels like I'm copying it, but I swear I'm not. I found this like a year ago. And maybe longer. From somebody who was selling me crowns of all things. They made the witch's house from Hansel and Gretel, which I guess Hachiko-chan did with, you know, far beyond anything that I had seen, because honestly, she's probably the best builder there is right now. But, I mean, who knows? That's just in terms of coming up with realistic looking things. I don't know. So if they didn't get rid of it, they did not. Here it is. Check it out. It's nighttime, so you can't really see it, but they made little candy canes, which is brilliant, by the way, because I could not figure out, to save my life, how to make a candy cane. Using the 2 different color cups is brilliant. And then they did this. They made the outside, and they're not really a builder, and so they were like, you know, I just tried to do something that looked a little bit like the witch's house, and I thought it was so cute and clever. Look at all the things they use. They use those bowls to look like fruit and candy. It's really cool. And then, of course, you know, you come inside and it's like, you know, put a kid in a cage, whatever. But I just, at the time, it's so kind of ironic that it's not ironic. It's coincidental that it happened on the same day as when. What is going on here? I don't know what this story is here. There's got to be a story. This is wild. I don't know. But, what is this? I'm so confused. Oh, is that what it is? You're right, Perdita. Where's the girl, though? I see the guy. I guess you're the girl, huh? It would fit with the Disney theme. Rapunzel. This stuff wasn't all here when she sold me that stuff. Look. Words. Rumpelstiltskin. I think I put Griff to sleep with my Inquisition stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Griff. I didn't mean to bore you to sleep. Now, this person is not like a builder. They're just, they're doing this for themselves. Like, I don't think they've entered any contests. The only way I found them was they sold me crowns. That was it. And they sold them to me in their house. And I was like, is it okay if I go around looking at your house and stuff? And they're like, please do. There's something going on over here I have to look at. I don't know what it is. But winter. What would the winter stuff be? You're better at this than me. But I think you get at it from above. Okay. Okay, did I put you to sleep? It wasn't comedy. There was no calm in that part. I'm not sure what all of this is. People with all their, like, really weirdly cool... Oh, the one with the Sleeping Beauty? Or the curse? What's the one with the curse? Gosh, I can't remember anything while I'm on drugs. That's what I was thinking. I apparently nearly drowned my old professor in estrogen from those two things. I can't help it. Unrealized dreams. Cinderella, clearly. Narnia? Maybe? Gosh, I'm at a loss. I don't even know anymore. Three Little Bears. The Hunter? Is this maybe the part with the huntsman? They need a heart there chopped out, and then it'll be right. And I think that's it. Okay. Let's go to a small rando. This, I think I spelled it wrong last time. Targert? No. Meatball. All right. Let's do a grand psijic. Oh God, I gotta show you this hilarious photo. You gotta see what I've done to my poor cat. So you know my cat's dying. So I spoil the shit out of him. And wrong picture, Karen. We'll close that one for now. This is the one I wanted. So my boy is dying, but I've been spoiling the crap out of him. In this case, I gave him so much kitty weed that he was completely high. He was flipped over, like staring oddly. and this is his catnip banana that he's laying on with his head like that. And obviously these are his toys, like the black bag and everything. But he's not having a rough time. I mean, if he's going to go out, he's going to go out high. He's going to go out like a little druggie. So that's what I just wanted to show you real quick. That was so funny to me today. I just lost it. My little crackhead cat. It's good to see him happy, even though, you know, he's so sick. My husband and I had to have the conversation of, what are we going to do if he passes during the quarantine? I don't even know if the crematory would be open, if the vet would be, you know, accepting bodies, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's really just awful questions. But it's the reality. Yeah. Well, I mean, he keeps on trucking, so maybe it'll never happen. That's my dream. Okay. Calgranted. And treasure, which makes perfect sense. And somebody got eated. Pretty much. Okay. How many... You know, it's not even showing me how many people are here. They did a lockdown order on us here. But you're allowed to go to the grocery store. You're allowed to go to, essential things like the grocery store or the doctor, things like that. But you have to be doing it like that. I mean, because I've gone to the doctor twice since the lockdown was issued, because I'm always sick. Not exactly the favorite place to be, but when you gotta go to the doctor, you gotta go. And I had blood taken, and the vampire was not very good. I've got one of those bruises from when they do it wrong. Oliver, where do you work? What do you work as? Did you say a pharmacist? I know some of us are essential like that. Office supplies. Huh. Interesting. I would not think that that would be considered essential. But maybe, because everyone is forced to work from home now. Those of us who can. This is so pretty. Look at this little spot. Aww. This is gorgeous, Emrys. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Makes perfect sense now that I think about it. Ah! You can tell I'm drugged. I can't walk straight. Wait, that's me normally. Never mind. Oh gosh, the old folks' homes are really hotbeds of bad stuff nowadays. Like, I mean, people are, like, there's like 6 of them died in Florida in one old folks' home in like a week. I mean, it's just, old folks' homes are like full of it. Yeah, okay, here we go. Deaths rise to 6 at an assisted living facility, the Atria Willowwood in Florida. Goodness, that's scary. I hope your friend wears gloves and his mask and whatever they can protect themselves. Okay. I'm going to put away my... I don't need this on. Okay. So, interior. Oh, pretty. Lots of blue glowy. Blue glowy. So, I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but it did look like that there was a lot of fun to be had with the chocolate challenge. People did some really neat creative builds, it looked like. Mostly like making little chocolates and stuff, cobbling. Bedroom. I caught some of it, and I was really impressed with the ideas people came up with for making cakes and stuff. I really wish that we had one, but yeah, it was making me hungry, I have to admit. You know how the Vivek couch makes you sit funny? I wish the Vivek bed made you lay down. Or, like, hover, like Vivek does. Okay. Oh, this is somebody's trophy house. Okay. Neat. I wonder what the buttons do. Alright. Where is it? Oh, and then I go and close the things that I wanted to show you. Dirt. Dirt. Alright, you've probably seen it. But just in case you haven't, I want to show you two things real quick. We all know Swankery's insane. And she is. And we love her dearly, but she's insane. I want to show you two things from this house. The first thing is I want to show you her AT-AT. I think it's an AT-AT, not an AT-AT. And the second thing is I want to show you the cantina because she did some neat things with instruments. I have the funniest pictures of my cat looking derpy. He is just a derpmeister. He is so incredibly derpy. But he's my baby boy. I'm going to be a mess when I lose him eventually. Exciting and new. Okay, let's see the cool stuff. First things first, other than the X-Wings or whatever. I don't know if you guys have seen her. It's maybe an AT-ST. I mean, I am not a Star Wars person, so like I can't remember what any of this was. But this is Swankery for you. She even did the chains. I figured you people would get a good kick out of this one. She didn't mess around. But she did do the cantina, so yeah, it's part of the property though. That moon is Hunter's Glade. That's just what it looks like. This is R2-D2. And this is the speeder. I think we broke Omnivore. Did we break you, Omnivore? Okay. Now, this was really one of the things that I wanted to show you. It was actually the band. Because I just thought it was adorable how she made the band. This is my favorite, the horn. Like, it really opens your mind to what you can do. I can almost hear the music in my head. Can't you know? Too funny. So if you're curious, this is her Hunter's Glade. There's more to it, but I don't want to go all through it again now because we have other things to look at. But she has all of Endor is over here, or wherever the... What were those things? Those Ewoks. This is Ewok Village all over here. So if you're curious and you want to see it, this is Ewok Village. Just, it's an open house. She's got other stuff going on, different scenes. So should you wish, I just want to check that out because I actually don't remember that house. Oh, it's just a portal. Okay, never mind. This is all Swankery. who is usually in my channel, and she's amazing, and she streams, and she's awesome. And she is just always willing to help, always willing to show you how to do something. One of the best people I've ever met, and she doesn't get enough credit for it, but she's really super talented. So, next. You know, some of these don't exist anymore because Gerald? Alright. Because some people just destroy things. I want to show you how to make an angel. It's not something easy to do. I have spent quite a bit of time trying to do it myself. If this is still up, I'll show you how to make an angel. A really impressive one, actually. Muppets. Yes, she's phenomenal. And basically, you could go down the list and look at every single one of her homes. She's amazing at vehicles. I don't know what it is about her, but like her skills really shine with vehicles. Oh, cool. Some people just have brilliance in different things, and she definitely has brilliance in vehicles, especially. So this is Gerald, but check out this angel. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do this angel so well. This is you just use the faith statue, and then those are just the fan corals. If you buy the fan corals and just put them as in the back of them, it looks like an angel, a beautiful angel no less. So if you take a look from the back, you can see it's this one goes like this and that one looks like that, so they're kind of side by side. So each one of those, the left one and the right one are exactly, they should be exactly the same, but I don't know. In any event, it looks awesome. If you want to make an angel, that's the way I'd go with it. Also, the other thing I loved about this house was the way that they did the stained glass with effects. Check that out. Look how beautiful that looks. That's all effect. All you do for that is just, seriously, just open EHT, select the different stained glass, and then make it big enough. It looks like it belongs. It really does. I'm amazed at how perfect it looks, but it really looks perfect. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, exactly. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, but I really just wanted to focus on those two things. Now, let me go through this in order, because there's a hell of a lot of others, but there's so many things that Research Monkey has done. Just downright amazing stuff. Danielder is another amazing player who just, everything they do is incredible. Alright, Cassandra 86's Grand Psijic. Seems like everything is Grand Psijic-y. There's something I wanted to show you in this house. This is not an effect. This is how to show embroidery of all things. That you can actually see something look embroidered. Like, some people want to do sewing, if this ever goes. Cassandra. 86. Oh, now it's going. Jesus effing Christ. Takes forever. But Cassandra figured out a way to make something look like it's in the midst of being embroidered. It's brilliant. And I'm not going to focus on all the same people that I always focus on. So some of this stuff is going to be different. Different kinds of people. Hey, Wolf. It actually doesn't look that difficult, come to think of it. It actually looks kind of cool and easy. If you get inside and look at it, it's actually... Cassandra puts herself down as a builder sometimes, but I think she's a lot more talented than she believes. Look at how beautiful this is. I mean, look at that hall. It's just stunning to begin with. How beautiful. How perfectly beautiful. Can you believe that? And she doesn't think she's that good? There it is. All right, so she's got a terrarium here. And now, this had other things around it when I came to see it. So it had like a whole bunch of sewing stuff, so that probably would have worked better. But what you've got here is one of those canvas-topped crates. And she had put something through so it looks like it's being embroidered. It was pulled back a little bit more. And if you include some sort of needles or something, you can really make it look like it's something in progress. Unfortunately, she removed the other stuff that was around here. Let me see if I can show you that picture, because it really looked... I can't find it. But it really looked like it was being embroidered, because she had sewing things. And I think it's a really neat way of showing somebody. But I mean, this whole house is beautiful, but like I said, we're just gonna skip to the high points for this. Let me show you something amazing. They're all seemingly in grand psijics. Don't ask me why. I want to show you the throne from Game of Thrones. Yeah, you know, I hope she watches this and realizes that she's really talented, because I don't think she gives herself a lot of credit. Alright. This is evil looking. Alright, let's go inside and see if it's still there. This is Sobrand. It's a scary build. It's still there, good. And here we go, Game of Thrones. You could probably turn off the flames and it would look less Games of Thrones-y on fire, but I mean, I've never seen anyone else do it that well. So what they used were those Craglorn lights. I mean, I can't turn it off, but if it was turned off, I think it might look a little bit more like Games of Thrones-y, but that's what I was getting at with this one. All right. The next one I absolutely, oh my God, I love it so much. And it's not a grand psijic. It's a super clever, fragilistic thing. Thank you. Well, I'm really just trying to focus in on the cool ideas that people have, especially for cobbling. This stuff, though, this build is something else. Absolutely amazing build. Check that out. Check out that pathway. You can walk on it. Uh-huh. See what I mean? Yep. Little pipes. The little pipe ends have collision. See them? So they put little pipe ends underneath each of the pieces of paper so it looks like you're walking on paper. Isn't that incredible? Utter brilliance. So if you want to do something like that, I think it would be really cool to see people, you know, doing that kind of path. That thing just blew my mind. I love it so much. Oh, that would be a good show thing, wouldn't it? Okay, Sammy here, Maya. Now this one is more cute than anything else, but a lot of people are complaining that they don't have, you know, dummies or targets or anything. I don't know, I think it's... I don't know that I could do that in my show. Well, like, what would I... Maybe cheese? Maybe you walk on cheese to get there? I don't know. That could work. I'm thinking. All right, so Sammy here did a great practice area. So first they've got, look at this punching bag. It's so simple, right? But amazing. Just a perfect punching bag. I think those are the sacks of grain. And then check out the target dummies. Are they not the most adorable things ever? They're so cute. The buckets on their head are just the best. I can't get over how cute this is. Yes. Yes, very much. I don't know. I like that stuff. So, next picture. Oh, okay, we'll go. I think that could be Danielle. How did I not list whose that was? All right, we're gonna have to look at another picture because I'm a moron who didn't write down what it's from. But here we go. That. Check that out. Isn't that amazing? I love this. It's so obvious, right? But never thought to put knitting needles in it. It's like, duh, it's a ball of yarn. Why didn't I think to put that, I think there are those bamboo poles that you can buy from the vendors. Not entirely sure. But one of those things like, how did I not think of that? That's so brilliant and so kind of obvious, and I'm a moron. All right. Let me move that over. Okay, I want to show you something cool from Denuvial. Denuvial found a way to build up in Cyrodiilic in a way that I didn't think was possible. And so I think it would be really cool to, if you guys choose to build up in that house. Here's an example. I mean, gosh, how did I never think to use them as actual balls of yarn? So what Denuvial did here is built up really high. Check that out. Check out that amazing view. You get all of Bandari right there. And just sit up here and look at all of Bandari. I just love it when people take advantage of views that you can't even... I think you did, if I remember correctly. I just love how open this is, and it just makes me happy. Okay, Serene Flump has something amazing in her Grand Psijic. Now, I've separated these out. These are called, these are just ideas. I couldn't, what's the word? I couldn't narrow it down to a different, like, I don't have any smaller theme like cobble or whatever. So this is all just little things that I didn't know how to categorize them as. Now this is wall art. Wall art that I just don't, I've never seen anything but like it before and nothing like it since. So I hope they didn't get rid of it. Gosh, it's crazy how I remember exactly where they are. How do I remember this shit? I've seen thousands of homes. And this is what I was talking about. If you kind of can't see it, let me do an Amalexius. Isn't that amazing? I never would have thought to do that. That's the door, the luxury door you can get, obviously with sand behind it. Inset into the wall, it looks like, I mean, it looks like nothing else you can have in this game. And I think they also buried some purple light in there somewhere so that it has this eerie glow, but I wanted you to be able to see it without, you know, the globe first off. And then they did it again over here. But I think that they did it most successfully here. I think it looks amazing. That could be. And here's the door that they did it with. Yeah. And then similar things with Sithis, Dark Mother over here. But it's just crazy ideas that blow my mind. Okay, Flux Random did. Now, I've seen some incredible Sleek Creeks, so I can't really say this is the best one I've ever seen because I've seen so many. But I do love when people allow you to see all of the creek. And they've done that in this home that I'm going to show you if they didn't dismantle it. I hope you guys don't mind this format. I don't normally do things this way. Just going to the one thing I want to show you and then leaving, but I think we can get more ground covered if we do it this way. And then we can go back to normal viewing things at later time. How do you get over there? I think you go up another floor. Ah, you go from that side. And so they have built up even taller. You can build almost up to the top of that house, reachably. And then they stopped it here so that you have this just... I mean, come on, look at that view. Wide open, gorgeous. As if there's no boundaries at all. The savannah... Honestly, I could sit and watch the light play over the creek all day in this house because it's just that beautiful. So peaceful. So, I mean, this all it took was going up another floor and leaving it kind of open. Just beautiful. So, good job. Absolutely. I think I've shown you all Mary Jane the High Elf's house, but we're going to go there again because I love it. Mary Jane figured out just how high you can go in Enchanted. And we'll just run up to the top, and that's all we'll do. We won't go exploring the rest of it. But it's kind of amazing what she did with it. I guess you guys are starting to see my favorite things tend to be maximizing the view and going up really high. For some reason, I have a thing about going up really high. I love I guess because of the view. I have a thing for lights. I don't know. Just a lot of cool stuff. Check that out. It really does look amazing, doesn't it? Where's the entrance to it? Gosh, darn it. Where does it start? Oh, up there. Yeah, it goes all the way up. Pretty much. Wait till you go up on it. So, yeah. You ever want to build up? This is your house. So, should you decide that you want to build up, I can't think of a better house than this. I actually bought this house because of this build. I took a look at this and I was like, Mary Jane, that's it. I have to buy this house now. I hate you because I bought this house. Well, she did do a portal right here. So it gets you right back down. Which was nice of her. But that's EH, you know, that's EHT. That's not a normal one. So that's just, you know, an add-on. There's so many good things. All right. Aaron62 did an amazing... I don't know if they're on this server, actually. Nope. They're on EU. Bunch of EUs. All these EUs, you're ruining my life. Okay. Autumn's Gate. Trask. Trask did, beehives. I thought I had done a decent beehive, and then I saw Trask's beehives, and then I was like, oh god. I just want to scrap mine and start over. This is so much better. Okay. So here are, this is the beehives that I'm talking about. Don't they look amazing? They look like they're straight out of Skyrim or something. I thought my beehive was good. I was wrong. So wrong. They are really cute, aren't they? All right. Some cobbles just don't exist anymore. It's really sad. Now, a lot of people have done pianos, but I really liked June Cora's piano. Some of the ones that don't exist anymore, I've been thinking about reproducing like parts of it so that people can see the good ideas and maybe copy them or expand on them. All right. Oh, that's cool. That's really cute with the puppy staring at the fish tank. You have to remember, I haven't been to these houses in like freaking forever. Check out that piano. I think that piano was amazing, and it's so simple. So that's that elsewhere altar type dealie, and then just books facing this way. Some people's old builds don't exist anymore. Like, some people remove their builds after they build them. And I was thinking about recreating some aspects of their builds. I mean, you've all probably have seen E. Claveth's Cold Harbor. If you haven't, you should. But someone like, I think you all know, Skull Lord, for example, never keeps a build. They take it apart like a month, maybe a few weeks after they built it. They don't even, Skull Lord doesn't even take screenshots of it. So sometimes I have the only existing photograph, screenshot, anything It's not a legal thing. I'm not making money off of it. I'm just, it would just be a, here's a copy. I mean, it's all interpretation anyway. And I don't think they'd get angry at me because they don't even play anymore. Or they've removed the idea, you know. It's hard to explain, but for example, what we're going to go look at, the first thing we see is some cotton candy. And the way that the girl made the cotton candy was she used a pearl. Come on. I try. So she uses a pearl here, see? On a horn. If I were going to recreate it, all I was going to do is get one of these pearls, put a horn on it, and take a picture of it to show people, here, this is how you make cotton candy. So that's not really stealing this whole build, it's showing someone how to make cotton candy, some little small aspect of it. I'm sure some of you have seen this before. I'll try to make it quick, but it's really one of the best builds there ever were. Clavith is just that talented. She's not building in ESO anymore, but she does build Whack-a-Badger instead of Whack-a-Mole. She does build elsewhere. But here's her, this is her Ferris wheel. This is her swings. There's a roller coaster that goes all around here. Those are the fireworks at night. Here's her carousel. And each of the games has tons of details that I'm not even going into. Skee ball. So you could probably spend so much time here just looking at all of the different things. But I just wanted to give you a quick look at a couple of the types of things that I'm talking about. I'm trying to get to the pictures of things that we perhaps have not seen. Varanways, Amaya. We'll make this quick and then we'll start. If they are on this server, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're on this server, okay. They have the most incredible fireplace. It's insane. You know, every so often I'm like, gosh, how could I build a wheelchair, or how could I build this or that? And I'll just, you know, there's no real resources online of cobbles or, you know, other things like that. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes. Load, load, load your house before I stab your face. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I can't think of the end of the line. There we go. Okay. Now, all of these houses that I'm looking at today have plenty of things that you could spend hours looking at if you wanted to. So I'm really not giving them the full attention that they need, mostly because I've already, you know, viewed most of them on the stream. But this fireplace is worth a second, third, fourth, eighth mention. because of how amazing it is. I mean, there's just something genius about it. It's almost like they saw it in their head before they made it. That's obviously the clockwork tube thing. Bunch of halalu stuff. Red rim bed. And piping. It's just gorgeous. It's modern but beautiful. I don't know. I just think it's really stunning. And just for, you know, poops and giggles, they did create this just by putting two beds together. This was before the cinch bed even existed. So I thought I'll show you that. I was going to call it, but I want to show you something really neat. Penny has a weightlifting room. And it's so cute and perfect and brilliant that I think you'll enjoy it. This is like a highlights reel of sorts. These are neat things, aren't they? It's taking so long to load into houses. I'm wondering what's going on. I wonder if it's getting worse on the servers. This may not be sustainable. Okay. So Penny B1 they did a weight room, and it's just so cool because you can tell right off the bat what it is. But check it out, like they've got a weight room in here. They've got the little dumbbells, and they've got, I think this was almost like one of those rehab things where you learn how to walk again. And then the tables for the massage and everything. I think this whole room actually might be a rehab room, come to think of it. But that's an awfully heavy weight for someone in rehab to do. But I love it. And this person didn't make it, I don't think. Right? Okay. I've got to show you this sewing machine. You're gonna die. It's just amazing. I know I'm lagged, I'm sorry. All right, so this is I mean, this whole house is full of cobbles, but this is the most amazing thing. I don't even have words. How good this is. I mean, it wouldn't even occur to me that I could make this. So, I think that's a Redoran sconce. That is a dwarven container. Bunch of pipe things. One of the magnifying glasses. And I guess that's just a desk. Yeah, it does. It looks like one of the old-fashioned ones. It's just stunning. This whole house is just amazing. So, should you ever wish to check it out, it's definitely worth checking out. But that was the neatest and coolest. So let's do one more rando. Of something we haven't done. I'm almost scared to look at this because Zendara's builds are sometimes just so complex. You know what? I'm not going to do Zendara's because we just did Zendara's earlier. So let's do... No. We did Xanus's. I want something not ginormous, but... I wish some of these I knew worked. Some of these don't work, and that's really frustrating. Let's do meatballs, hundings. If we can. Meatball. You know, there was this bear that was loose in California for a while. And he broke into some people's backyards. And he broke into somebody's backyard freezer or something and stole all the Costco meatballs out of it. So they started calling him Meatball. And so they tried to put him back further out into the national forest, and he kept coming back and stealing food from people in the area. And he eventually got the nickname Meatball, and people started to like him because he was, you know, he didn't attack anyone. He was just this big, fat, lazy bear who went in people's pools and stole food when he could. He was never violent or anything. Eventually, they tried like 3 or 4 times to get him to stay where he was supposed to be, and he wouldn't. He kept coming back, so they finally shipped him off to a sanctuary called Lions and Tigers and Bears. Swear to God, that's the name of the place. So he's in an animal sanctuary called Lions and Tigers and Bears. Meatball. Cracked me up. So whenever I go to one of Meatball's houses, I think of Meatball the bear. Big old lazy Meatball. Look at all this beautiful red guard. It really went traditional. Lions and tigers and bears. He never hurt anybody, but I think they were afraid that he would hurt someone. 438 items. Wow, that just like poofed right into this house. Like you can, it felt like it was nothing, right? Oh, that's why. Roof. I was wondering. How do you get up there? How does one achieve roofness? Tell me I'm, right? Meatball is adorable. But now you know why everybody loved Meatball so much. Yeah. He does look happy, doesn't he? Oh, Meatball. And he's still alive. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. Yeah. Favorite food, raw nuts. I don't think that's an accurate word. I don't think that's accurate at all. His favorite food is meatballs. Costco brand meatballs. I don't think I can get up there. I don't see a way. Alright. See, I told you. I tell you guys true stories. True story, bro. Alright. Now I'm going to call it, because now I have a headache. And so I'll be on again tomorrow morning, and we'll do our normal housing / jesters stuff tomorrow. So have a good one. Thanks for sticking around. And enjoy reading about Meatball.